Okay, let's start making this 3-cheese tortellini Alfredo. These are half-pint jars. Everything is cold glass, cold liquid, cold canner. But, you know, we have to start saying, my kitchen, my rules. This is not FDA approved. I don't follow the alphabets. I don't care what agency you're with. This is my kitchen. I'm living. My kids are still living. I'm going to do this my way. This is not something I'm telling you to do. I'm just showing what I do in mine. So you do what you want with yours. Okay, with that being said. Okay, in these, I've already added 20 3-cheese tortellinis. That's 1/3 cup. I added 1 tablespoon of minced mushrooms. I added a 1/4 teaspoon of seasoning, wild mushroom. I added another 1/4 teaspoon lemon butter garlic. I added another 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic. I add 1/8 of a teaspoon each of salt. All these seasonings are up to you. You do it how you want. Now, we make all of our stuff from scratch. This is Alfredo sauce. So, I will put mine put my measurement in of what I made. I'm going to add double that with water. So if it's mine, then it's going to be water. 1 part your own, 2 parts water. If you're buying your stuff from the store, it's going to be 1 jar of your Alfredo sauce. You're going to fill up that jar twice with water. Mix it very, very well. I'm going to fill up these jars and then I'll be right back. Okay, I stopped right there so I could show you something else. See this? This is a bubble. And so we don't want bubbles. So we're going to take and we're going to hit the bottom of this because they will stick together once you put your liquid in. They start to stick and you want to get as many of those bubbles out as you can. So stir this up really, really well to try to incorporate your juices all the way to the bottom. Get as many of these bubbles out of the bottom as you can. You're going to go to each one of them. You'll notice that some of it may need a little more juice. Not really. You want 1-inch headspace. If not, just a little more headspace. But more so, you want to get these bubbles out. If by any reason, you feel like you're having issues, let them sit for a second. And then if you like this one, I'm seeing more bubbles and I've been stirring this. See, I will probably tap these on my counter a couple of times just because they are, the bubbles aren't breaking out like they should. So I'm going to let it sit for a couple of minutes. And then I'm just going to tap them lightly on my counter. And then I'm going to